All right, today's lesson, we're going to continue to work on locomotor skills, and we have two I can statements. The first is I can practice locomotor skills of jump, hop, and leap to improve my coordination. And the second is I can use locomotor skills as I move along different pathways. All right, friends, we are back continuing our practice with locomotor skills. We are going to focus on three important locomotor skills today. We did talk about them last week, but I kind of want to focus in on these three because they're used throughout many other activities and sports. And I want to make sure we understand the difference and that we know how to do each of them the right way. So we're going to talk about hopping, jumping, and leaping. And I'm going to kind of describe those three skills separately, and I'm going to model them, and then we're going to practice them. So the first one I want to work on is jumping. So when we think about jumping, you remember from last week, jumping is a skill that happens from 2 feet. You land on 2 feet. You can do it in one place, or you can actually, be jumping and going somewhere. So like going, that's why it's a locomotor skill, because you can jump from one place to another. A lot of the times though, when I think about what sports do I see jumping in, I'm thinking usually it's a skill that's used in one place. So I'm thinking about in volleyball, players are standing at the net, and when someone tries to hit, they jump to block. Often I think about basketball, when people shoot at the hoop and someone jumps for a rebound. Or at the very beginning of a basketball game when people jump for the tip-off. So those are some skills where jumping is. Another one, and I actually just thought about here, baseball or softball, when a ball is being hit and a fielder jumps to catch the ball. So that's another reason. When you're doing a jump though, 2 feet, you bend your knees and you use your quad muscles here and you kind of explode as high as you can. Your hands go up as high as you can. And it's important that you take off from both feet because then you get the power from both of your legs. So when you practice your jumping, I really want you to bend down and think about exploding as high as you can, and that's your jump. The second one is hopping. Hopping might seem a little kiddish because we did this in kindergarten and first grade. But about hopping, when I was thinking of other skills that you use that, hopping is really important in basketball actually when you're doing your layup, because when you're doing a layup in basketball, you're hopping off one foot. It's actually, that's why skipping is important too, because you still have that same movement as you're dribbling up for a layup. So there's hopping. I feel like there was another one. Oh, and of course in skipping. So when you're skipping, you can't skip if you don't know how to hop. So another reason to practice your hopping is getting skipping down. Skipping is used a lot in athletics and sports as a warm-up, as a fitness activity, high knee skipping. It's just a really good thing for your coordination as well. So that's hopping. The last one is leaping. Leaping was a place where it's a one-footed jump, kind of like you're thinking of a hop, but instead of going up, you're going out. You're going far away. So when you leap, actually I have my non-dominant foot first, and then I leap over. I think of leaping a lot when I was teaching you how to kick a ball in soccer. So when you're trying to kick a ball really hard, you don't just step and kick. You want to burst at that ball and get all of your power and weight. So that's why you leap at the ball. Let me think here. Sorry, I made a note about how I use these skills. Dancing is another time that leaping is really important. I am not a dancer, so I really can't show you much, but I know when I watch people dance, I see a lot of leaping as well. So I would love to actually, if you can think of other times that the jump, the hop, or the leap is used in a sport or in your life, I would love to hear that in your Flipgrid later on. But I want you to take a few minutes now that we've focused in on those three things, practice all three of those skills again. I feel like I didn't talk too much about how to hop again. So when you're hopping, main thing, hands are out for balance, one foot is up, your knee is up here, and you're gently landing on the ball of your foot. You're not just smacking your foot down. You're gonna land kind of on the ball of your foot, which is like right under your toes. So that's important for hopping. And then when you think about leaping, mostly it's bursting, making your energy go forward rather than up in the jump. And kind of use your arms also as like a pull. So yeah, go ahead and spend a few minutes working on all three of those hop, leap, and jump.